All right, so good day and welcome back to Watchdog News. It's part of Watchdog Ministries. It's Jared Campbell. So I want to take a short time and go over what's happening now, right? So here are the first statements by European leaders talking about the EU after the clash between Trump and Zelensky in the Oval Office today. So shortly after the tensions between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Zelensky at the White House and the press conferences cancellations. European leaders' first reactions are coming. There is one aggressor, Russia, and one people under attack, Ukrainian people. That was from French President Emmanuel Macron. Said this in response to the tense meeting between U.S. President Donald Trump and his Ukrainian counterpart. The French president called for respect for those fighting from the beginning. There is an aggressor, which is Russia. There is a people who are under attack, Ukrainian people, Macron told reporters in Porto, where he was ending an official visit. I believe we're all right to help Ukraine and to oppose sanctions on Russia 3 years ago and to continue to do so, he added. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk posted shortly after the eventful meeting with the U.S. president in the Oval Office that Ukrainian President Zelensky and the Ukrainian people are not alone. Dear Zelensky, dear Ukrainian friends, you're not alone. Donald Tusk wrote on an X platform minutes after Zelensky left the White House. Even Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Gahr stood by Zelensky and Ukraine saying, we support Ukraine and their struggle for peaceful peace. Sweden's Prime Minister said Sweden stands with Ukraine. You are fighting for your freedom and the freedom of all of Europe. Glory to Ukraine. Furthermore, Latvian president stated that Ukraine will never walk alone. For his part, Irish foreign minister pointed out that Ukraine is not to blame for a war caused by Russia's illegal invasion. We support Ukraine. We support Ukraine to stand with the free world. That was the Czech prime minister, with the Latvian prime minister added that Latvia stands by Ukraine. Interesting. So I'm going to read an official statement from President Donald Trump, right? And then we're going to get out of here. Okay. So a statement from President Donald Trump. This is what he said. He said, we had a very meaningful meeting in the White House today. Much was learned that could never be understood without conversation under such fire and pressure. It's amazing what comes out through emotions. Agree. And I've determined that President Zelensky is not ready for peace if America is involved, because he feels our involvement gives him a big advantage in negotiations. Interesting. I don't want advantage. I want peace. He disrespected the United States of America and its cherished Oval Office. He can come back when he's ready for peace, right? So with that statement, right, guys, like I've said over and over again, I've been researching this for 2 years now, right? On my YouTube channels, Rumble channels, Facebook, right? And now I'm also on TikTok and other places. I read their playbook all the time. And I've been sounding the alarm that World War III is going to happen. It's going to happen no matter what people do to try to stop it, right? There probably will never be a good deal, right? But what happened today, and it gets my mind thinking with all the research I've done. This is my theory, right? My theory after reading those statements, and I went and found those statements, right, from the EU, so I could show you all what the EU is saying. And I will tell you all this. I believe, right, that my theory, which I believe that the EU sent Zelensky to the White House to make a fool of himself, okay? I think that they wanted him to do that. I don't think that they want the war to end, okay? This is like a theory that I have. I believe that the EU is controlling Zelensky at this point, okay? With Biden out, somebody else has to control the puppet, right? And that's what we see, right? You could disagree with me, it's okay. But my theory is that the EU doesn't want this war to end, and other members of NATO don't want this war to end, okay? And there's a reason behind that. And I'm going to keep plugging along with my research. But I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to share these statements with you all. I have a few more videos to do. I'm going to do a video over Revelation chapter 10, 11, talking about the New World Order, which it is coming. Then I'm probably going to be doing a nightly reflection out of the Bible. I won't do any more news updates this evening. But once I finish the book of Revelation, Watchdog News is going to continue to pour on its research and everything that we've been doing when we've been researching World War III. But that's all I have, right? So I'm going to get off here so I can get the other videos done. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, right? But that's my theory, right? That's what I think. The EU sent Zelensky there for a reason, to do what he did, right? To keep pushing narratives instead of getting peace, right? Think about it. That's all I have. I love you all so much. I'm out. Chair Wesley Campbell, Watchdog News with Watchdog Ministries. I love you all so much. I'm out.